Good morning, students. I am Mr. A.K. Misra, PET Middle Shift. I hope you all are fine. As we know that we are in our home because coronavirus is spread all over the world. But to be healthy, we have to perform some exercises and yoga to become fit and fine. To increase our immunity, we have to do yoga and exercises on regular basis. To increase our immunity, yoga is very essential. And to fight against coronavirus, we have to increase our immunity. So in today's class, we are going to learn some yogas. There are many benefits of yogas. It improves our flexibility of body. The muscles and the bones also become stronger. It also balances our metabolic activities. It is also helpful in weight reduction. It is also helpful in cardio and circulatory health. Cardio means health related to our heart, and circulatory system means blood flow in our body. If you perform yoga on the regular basis, it also improves your athletic ability. It also provides protection from injury, and there are many benefits of performing yoga in your day-to-day life. So perform it at your home in this lockdown period. But some precautions should also be measured. As we all are in our home, and please don't use junk foods. Junk foods has very bad effect on our body. So don't use junk food. First thing, that yoga should be performed with empty stomach. Means the best time to perform yoga is morning time. You can also perform it at evening, but your empty should be stomach. It should not be full. To perform yoga, you should wear comfortable clothes. Drink plenty of water, because sweating is normal phenomena during performance of yoga. So drink plenty of water and use more fruits and vegetables and fibrous fruits and fibrous diet to be healthy. And once again, don't use junk food too much. Yoga can be performed in many asanas. Some asanas are Sukhasana, Padmasana, Sihasana. These are the positions in which we perform yoga. Sukhasana is the sitting position, Padmasana is the standing position, and the many positions in which yoga can be performed. But in today's class, we are going to learn some Sukhasana position. See how Sukhasana position I am sitting in. Sit straight, your spine should be straight and your hand is on your knees. Sukhasana position also eliminates stress and anger. It improves your body blood circulation and improve blood circulation in your brain, hips, joints and spines. It also helps in digestive organs. So today we are going to learn some. The first one is Bhastrikasana. In Bhastrikasana, see how it is going to perform by me. First, sit in the Dhyan Mudra. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Eyes should be closed. Mind should be relaxed. This is called Bhastrikasana. There are many benefits of Bhastrikasana. It is good for your brain. Brain oxygenation process is very essential. The oxygenated blood supply to your brain, Bhastrikasana is helpful in oxygenated blood supply in your brain. It benefits in our nervous and motor system. It also energizes our body and the mind. The person who are suffering from depression and stress should perform this asana to relieve from depression. So perform this asana at your home. Next is Kapalbhati Pranayam. Kapalbhati is the breathing exercise which involves active and passive inhalation. During inhalation, the stomach sinks and the vice versa during exhalation. See how it is going to be performed. See in the video. Inhalation and exhalation process. During inhalation and exhalation, stomach got sinks. Perform it at your home. These are all exercises to be performed at home. There are many benefits of Kapalbhati. Regular practice of Kapalbhati is beneficial for loose belly fat. The person suffering from obesity should perform this Kapalbhati to lose belly fat. It also aids digestion, a removal of acidity. You have seen that many old age people suffering from acidity. So, the person suffering from acidity or gastric problem should perform this Kapalbhati. This technique involves forceful breathing with strengthen our lungs. Our lungs got strengthened, which increase the capacity of oxygen inhaling. So practice Kapalbhati at your home. It also increases blood supply to various parts of the body. Next exercise is Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Anulom Vilom Pranayam can be performed sitting in Sukhasana position. Your spine should be straight. See how it is going to be performed by me. First close the left nostril and inhale from the right, and then wait for some second and exhale from the left, and the vice versa. This process will be repeated. See and learn from the video. Close one nostril, inhale from the another, and wait for some second and exhale from the other. There are many benefits of Anulom Vilom Pranayam. It helps to relieve depression and stress. In today's world, many people are suffering from depression and stress. So the person suffering from depression must perform Anulom Vilom. The person suffering from asthma and bronchitis, it is also for treatment of asthma. And the person suffering from diabetes, it can also reduce blood glucose level and increase the health of pancreas, which is responsible for blood glucose level in our body. Next exercise going to be performed is Brahmi Pranayam. See it in the video. Close your ear with your thumb. Place your first finger or forefinger on your forehead and close your eye with left three fingers. And chant the word Om. This will increase your concentration power. As you all are students, you need much concentration in your study. This is also helpful in increasing memory power. As student learns many things, they need much concentration and much memory booster. So this is memory booster exercise and helpful for many students. There are many benefits of Brahmi Pranayam. It gives instant relief from tension and stress. It is also relief you are feeling from hot. It helps also mitigate migraine. Many students suffer from migraine. So the person suffer from migraine can perform this pranayam to relieve from migraine. And this is the memory booster pranayam, so student can perform. But at last I want to tell you one more thing. Perform pranayam with your own capacity only. Don't get exhausted. Don't perform too much. First perform for 2 to 3 minutes, then to increase your capacity. So in today's class we have learned 4 pranayam, and in next class we will learn some more. So thank you for today.